Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Alicia and today's video I want to share with you the 10 book series that I would like to finish this year. So let's see what they are. Now these are in no particular order and I have no idea when I'm going to read them this year, but I hope that I can complete these series. The first one is pretty much done with the exception of the final book that has not been released yet, and that is the Crave series. Now this is book 5, Charm, but the only one in this series left, like I said, is not published and it won't be released until the end of May, and that is Cherish. So, but I look forward to seeing what the ending has for us with this one. If you are interested, I am hosting a Crave along with some of my lovely co-hosts. I will have some of that information linked down below. It is January, so we are currently reading the first book, Crave. The book discussion will be at the end of the month on January 28th, so look out for more information on that coming soon. The second book series that I want to finish is the 50 Shades series. I've only read the first book, so I need to finish 50 Shades Darker and 50 Shades Freed. I have watched the movies, but I want to see how the books compare to the movies, so I may reread 50 Shades of Grey and then continue and finish the series. I would also like to pick up the like from his perspective books and read those, but I may count that as like a separate series because it's just from his perspective and not Anastasia's. Moving on, this is a long time like in the process, but I need to finish The Mortal Instruments. I've only read City of Bones. I love the characters in this book, so I want to continue. I have seen the City of Bones movie, and I've also watched the Shadowhunter TV show, but again, I want to see how those compare because I know that they took very different approaches to making the movie and the TV series. So I really just need to read the books and see how it actually plays out. I don't know if I will reread City of Bones as I still kind of remember what happens, but I might just to have it all fresh in my memory for when I continue the other 5 books. Moving on to the next series, and that is the House of Night series. This is book 1 marked. I'm trying to show you because there's a glare, but there we go. This one is, I believe, 12 to 14 books long, and I remember reading this when it first came out. I think I only made it up to like book 8 or 9, and then for whatever reason I didn't continue or couldn't continue. So I'm going to reread the first however many books that I've read and then continue and finish this series. So hopefully I can get that done this year. The next book series that I would like to finish, and I've kind of missed the boat on joining, I think it was Hope and Morgan, they're doing their Riordan along, and so they were reading the Percy Jackson series. I've only read book 1, so I have to finish the other 4, but at this point I might have to go back and read book 1. I don't know yet. I have seen both of the movies that they've done for Percy Jackson, but again, I want to finish this series of the books. So if I don't read Lightning Thief, then I will continue with The Sea of Monsters. The next one on my list, and I couldn't find the first book, I think it's on one of my other bookshelves, and that is the Fallen series. This is book 2, Torment. So if I remember correctly, this is about the main character who knows one of the other characters, and she feels like she keeps seeing him but in different timelines. Does that make sense? I'm not sure. I don't remember, so definitely have to go back and read Fallen, which is the first one, and then we'll continue the series from there. Another one, and I will show you the first book. This is the second book. This is The Shades of London. This is The Madness Underneath by Maureen Johnson. The first book is called Name of the Star. My cover does not look like that. Mine actually has a girl with like a guy in the background, because this is supposed to be like a, I guess, retelling or a reimagined version of Jack the Ripper. So this is that storyline, and I liked the first one. I just, for whatever reason, never continued. But the covers are very different. My book 2 and book 3 do not match my first book. So, but I hope to finish this one. The next one is the Wake series. Again, here is the first book. And this is book 2, Lullaby. It is signed by Amanda Hocking. But I do need to finish this one. If I'm not mistaken, this is about sirens or mermaids. Maybe one and the same, I don't know. But I will definitely go back and read Wake, as it has been a hot minute. And then I will continue the series for that. The next one, I have not read this one. I read the, I guess it was like a prequel, but this is Half-Blood, and this is the Sentinel by Jennifer L. Armentrout. These are my copies, from my understanding that they've been updated, but I will go back and read the little prequel book and then continue with this. All I know is that there are godlike children with godlike powers, there's mortals, there's the Half-Blood. So it's kind of like a Half-Blood Percy Jackson type, but I think it has a different mythology, because it says Hematoa is descended from the union of gods and mortals. So I don't think that's Greek mythology. That's somebody else. So we'll see. I'll look it up and get back to you. And the last series on this list has a lot of books in it. I think I'm missing a couple, so I have to get them from my library. But that is the Sookie Stackhouse series. This is book 2, Living Dead and Dallas. I believe the first one was Dead Until Dark. Let me see, does it have her list of books in the front? Yeah, Dead Until Dark is the first book. I've read that one, don't remember it. Loved the TV show True Blood. So yeah, I want to see how it compares, because I've heard that certain characters die in the first few books, whereas in the TV show they lasted until the end. So if you know, you know. Leave me a comment down below if you have read this and watched the TV show or not. So those are the ones that I'm looking forward to reading in this year and trying to finish up. That's all for me in this video, guys. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you want to see new content coming, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!